I had a very loving parents. My whole family was very close, very knit. And I was born in Lublin, a town of about 160,000 population at the time. Apparently today is about 350. We had our my grandparents who lived with us. My father was in the textile industry, excellent provider. My mother was a lady of leisure. My grandmother was running the household. And I had three brothers, four boys. Josef was 4 years older than me. Ben was 7 years older than me. And my brother Arthur was 10 years older than me. And of course, being the youngest, they looked after me. When my grandmother used to go to the market, before I went to schools, when I was a little toddler, I always tangled along, and I learned a lot of things, how you shop, at those days. My grandfather was he was a superman. He was very well recognized in the community. He built a synagogue. He was a manager, what they call it in Jewish, a gabbai, for 37 years. On Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah, he prayed for the whole congregation instead of a chazan. Had a good voice. Before we went to the synagogues, he lined up the four boys by size, and everybody got a blessing. So I have extremely good memories of my grandparents. My grandmother, when she gets up in the morning, she wouldn't do nothing before she said her prayers, from the beginning to the end. Very religious people. My grandmother was a very smart woman, and she always told me historical and biblical stories. And she described to me God sitting in a chair and directing the traffic over the world. And as a boy even, I visualized now, like Mr. Lincoln is sitting in Washington. That's exactly how I visualized him at the time. And I asked her a question. I says, Grandma, what does he do all day, God? He's got a lot of work to be done. She answered me in Jewish. He makes step ladders. I says, step ladders? What do you mean by step ladders? When one up and one down, the sick one gets healthy and the poor one gets rich and the rich one gets poor, and that's how it goes, she said in life. And that stuck with me for life. Whoever I tell that story, they say she must have been a good woman. I mean, a smart woman.